Ever feel like your brain is turning into mush from endless scrolling? Or maybe you've caught yourself in the middle of an Instagram marathon, wondering where the last 2 hours went. You're not alone. This is what we call brain rot, and it's silently taking over our lives. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to fight back. What is brain rot? Let's talk about what brain rot really is. No, it's not some scary disease from a horror movie. It's what happens when we spend way too much time on mindless activities, like endlessly scrolling through social media, binge-watching YouTube, or getting lost in TikTok loops. You know that feeling when you've watched so many short videos that you start dreaming in 15-second clips? That's brain rot creeping in. Now imagine this. It's a typical Tuesday afternoon, and you're trying to study for an upcoming exam. You've got your textbook spread out, a nice cup of coffee, and your laptop ready. You're determined to make this study session count. Just as you're about to dive into Chapter 3, your phone buzzes. It's a message from your friend. I'll just check it out for a quick laugh, you think. But then you swipe up to see the next reel, and the next, and the next. Before you know it, you're deep into the Instagram reel rabbit hole. You've watched a dog doing a dance, a cooking hack you'll probably never try, and a prank video that has you in stitches. Time flies when you're having fun, right? You glance at the clock and realize that an hour has gone by. 1 whole hour. Your textbooks are still lying there, untouched. The coffee you made is now cold, and you can't remember what you were supposed to be studying in the first place. That's brain rot in action. The impact of brain rot. But it doesn't end there. This scenario doesn't just affect your study session. It starts to spill over into the rest of your day. You decide to take a break from studying and go grab some lunch. While you're eating, you absent-mindedly scroll through your phone again. This time you're on YouTube. By the time you've finished your lunch, another hour has passed. You were supposed to go for a jog to clear your mind and get some exercise, but now you're feeling sluggish and unmotivated. You decide to skip the jog and just chill on the couch for a bit. You turn on Netflix and start watching a new series. 3 episodes later, you realize the entire afternoon has slipped away. The next morning, you wake up feeling groggy. You didn't get enough sleep because you stayed up late trying to make up for lost time. You drag yourself out of bed, already dreading the day ahead. And the cycle continues. Brain rot. More than just a distraction. You might think we're just being dramatic, but studies have shown that excessive use of the internet and social media can lead to cognitive overload. Our brains aren't designed to handle the constant barrage of information we get online. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. Too much, too fast. One study found that heavy internet users had less activity in areas of the brain associated with decision-making and impulse control. This means that spending too much time online can actually change the way your brain works, making it harder to think clearly and make good decisions. And it's not just about cognitive overload. Another study found that people who use social media excessively tend to have higher levels of anxiety and depression. Every like, comment, and notification triggers a release of dopamine, the same chemical that's released when you eat your favorite food or win a game. It feels good, so you keep coming back for more. But here's the catch. The more you use social media, the more you need to feel that same level of satisfaction. It's like a drug. Over time, your brain gets used to the constant hits of dopamine, and you start needing more and more to feel the same effect. Social media, the master of distraction. Social media is a master at destroying your attention span. Think about it. You're reading an article on your phone, and a notification pops up. You check it, respond to a message, maybe like a couple of posts, and by the time you go back to the article, you've forgotten what you were reading. This constant interruption trains your brain to be easily distracted. And ironically, social media can make you feel more isolated. Sure, you're connected to hundreds of people, but how many of those connections are meaningful? Studies have shown that the more time you spend on social media, the more likely you are to feel lonely. You're replacing real-life interactions with virtual ones, and that's just not the same. Humans are wired for face-to-face contact, for hearing someone's voice and seeing their expressions. How to fight back? Okay, enough doom and gloom. Let's talk about how to keep our brains sharp and healthy. Trust me, it's not all bad news. We can outsmart brain rot with a few fun and practical steps. Step 1. Unfollow accounts that make you feel like a potato. Seriously, you don't need to see Karen's perfect family pics or Jeff's insane six-pack abs every day. Instead, fill your feed with stuff that actually makes you happy. Step 2. Get off the screen and into the real world. Call a friend, go for a walk, join a club. Do things that actually make you feel connected. Picture this. You're at a coffee shop, and instead of being glued to your phone, you strike up a conversation with the person next to you. Maybe they're reading the same book you love, or they have a cute dog with them. Instant connection, right? Step 3. Social media can't replace the feeling of a real human connection. Remember the last time you had a deep conversation with a friend over coffee? That feeling of being truly understood and connected. You won't get that from liking a post or sharing a meme. Step 4. Schedule your social media time. Limit yourself to specific times of the day for checking your accounts. You'll be amazed at how much more productive and focused you can be when you're not constantly checking your phone. Step 5. Practice mindfulness. When you're online, be aware of how you're feeling. Are you using social media to procrastinate or escape from something? Acknowledge it, and then decide if that's really how you want to spend your time. Remember, brain rot doesn't have to control your life. You have the power to take back control, one step at a time. By making a few small changes, you can improve your focus, boost your mental health, and start living a more fulfilling life. If you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who might need to hear this too. And if you're ready to take control of your brain, hit that subscribe button. We've got more content coming that will blow your mind, in a good way. Curious about how addiction affects the body and mind? Check out Heroin is Awesome. It's an eye-opening look at how heroin changes your body forever, and you can watch it here. Thanks for watching, and stay sharp.